Hey folks, Pirate Tiger here. Welcome back to 80 Days. We're going around the world. Well, hopefully. It's only day 14 and we are just approaching Moscow. So things are looking pretty good, I think. Our master, Phileas Fogg, his constitution's holding up pretty well. He's on 91 at the moment, thanks to all of the stuff we've got in our bags to help him on his way. And we might as well crack on, I think. The train rolled into the Russian borderlands, and excuse me, I either took the opportunity to sleep a little longer or I sat by the window watching the lines of wooden houses flicker by. Now, I was talking about the Trans-Siberian Railway and my ambition to travel on it someday, and it seems that watching the lines of wooden houses flicker by is more like what I would want to do, especially as we're pulling into Moscow itself. Yeah, why not? I saw women wrapped in headscarves and blankets making their way along the streets, and men wobbling by on wiry two-wheeled contraptions. That would be a bicycle, I think? Calling out greetings and occasionally crashing into one another. Oh dear. Drunk men on bikes. Moscow would be a busy place, I knew, and either an oppressive one or one from where we could only go yet further into Russia. Well, that's the plan, really, so no complaints here. It was not the capital of the Tsarist Empire, true, but it was one of its central hubs and most prized jewels. Freight train in the night. His health is dropping. Several of our possessions could be sold here. Looks like we can complete our physical restorative set here for protection against strenuous conditions. Oh, you're speaking my language. A false passport. Part of the left of the law set. Oh, that's exciting. Gentleman Traveller set. Oh, yes, I think so. Englishman's wardrobe set. We just sold that, didn't we? And the rest and recuperation set, which I think is included with the... No, it's valeting. I don't know. Let's buy that lot. I don't care. So, Gentleman Traveller, we are. We'll need another case as well. Yes, quite. So we are a proper Gentleman Traveller now, which is exactly what we want. We are also capable of getting by left of the law, if you know what I mean. I don't know why we would have to yet, but I should probably look at selling some things, shouldn't I, before I open up my bag like that. For example, false teeth, 260, yeah, have some of that. Stopwatch, also valuable here, feel free. The vodka is for, conversations. And the altimeter, air traveller set, not selling that. Same with the railway whistle, keeping that, that's part of our set. That may do us for now, I think. We need the Russian train timetable because we are... No, we don't. That's all a bunch of routes that we're not going to use. But that's fine. It's fine. We're not really fussed. Let me just check our plans. Our completed Gentleman Traveller check should protect us against uncomfortable conditions and help us negotiate times of upper-class journeys, which this is not. So we could get to Vladivostok in 14 days. Ooh, leaves in 2 days, but we can negotiate that. The railway whistle should change their minds. We can't afford the ticket. What? Let alone anything more. How much is the ticket? 3,700. Good grief. Okay, we need to get to the bank without delay. Without delay, do you hear? Which means... Oh, damn it. And how many bags can we take? I wanted to check that. 2 bags! Okay. But it leaves in 2 days, so we've got a little time to get to the bank, which opens at 11 AM tomorrow. We may as well hit the hotel for the night. Improve your constitution, Mr Fogg, if you would. We'll pass the night here. Moscow was not a comfortable city for a Frenchman. A local composer had just written a piece people were calling the 1812 Overture. Oh no, yeah, that is that one, isn't it? With the guns. Commemorating the Russian victory over Napoleon's invading Grande Armée in that fateful year. Patriotic passions were at fever pitch, but I did not let that stop me from something, or so I stayed very sensibly indoors. Yeah. Now let's get out there. Exploring the city, though I resolved to affect an English accent or remain mute. Given that patriotic passions are at fever pitch, I would suggest we remain mute and unobjectionable should I encounter anyone. Money is tight, so I will go on foot, keeping out of sight of the patrols of uniformed policemen and Cossack troops mounted on black mechanical steeds. I ventured away from the wide boulevards and the eclectic architecture of Tverskaya Street towards the outdoor markets, I think, of Staraya Square. They were full of apple-cheeked young boys and wrapped-up peasant women, all stealing from my pockets. I found myself drawn to one particular stall selling gel ceramics, all which seemed plain. Why would I be drawn to a plain stall? Painted as distinctive blue and white. A plate for a guinea. How much is a guinea? It's like £1 and some pence, isn't it? I don't know. I declined to acquire it. No, I might as well grab a plate. I made sure it was well wrapped before tucking it away. I don't know how... whatever. As the bells of the nearby church chimed the hour, I returned to our hotel, content with my brief view of the Tsar's capital city. That will do. In Merv. Where is Merv? I have no idea. Let's... tell you what, we'll go to... Depart. Yekaterinburg, Omsk, blah 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 blah, Urga, Irkutsk, Omsk, Karamarskaya, Beijing, Pyongyang, Ussurisk. Where the hell is Merv? Oh, Merv? Damn it, it's worthless. Okay, fine. Back to Moscow then. We could explore. The markets don't really have much. Oh, that's the rest of the Western recuperation set. Oh yeah, we need that. The ceramic plate. It's worth so much in Merv, but yeah. And we can only take 2 bags. So, we need to get to the bank to get some more money. But in the meantime, I need to sell some of our stuff. Damn it. Poor Sauron soldier types. I think we're going to need that on the train. I don't know if we're going to meet many luxurious and prim types, so I might just dispose of that. Same with the Russian timetable. I just don't need it. Just don't need it. False passport, maybe. We're keeping the gentleman traveller set, which is the hat and the travelling cloak. We're keeping the railway whistle. Super useful. The air... Oh, damn it. Sorry. I want to go back to Moscow. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, we've only got until 11 comes. I don't think we're going to keep the pocket altimeter. It's great, but I just don't think we need it. Don't need the dusty road. And don't need the gel ceramic plate. So that can be gone. Before we move on, let's head to the market. Sorry, to the bank. Oh, it's going to take time. We must visit the bank, Mr Fogg declared. You have additional funds? I'm a gentleman. They would extend me credit if required, he replied. But do you suppose I put my entire fortune into a carpet bag under your supervision? Of course, monsieur. I regarded the bank as we entered, or the manager. Let's regard the manager. A small man who greeted us with desperate professionalism. That's what we like. You wish to withdraw funds, we were told. I warn you, it may take some time. I don't think £1,000 is going to be... No, £1,000 is enough. For now. And we're departing in 2 days, so maybe that's what we should do. Yes. We'll require £1,000, I said. The manager nodded. I will have to communicate with London first, of course, he apologised. I should have a reply tomorrow. It seems, Mr Fogg remarked as we left, we have some time to dispose of. We shall return to the bank tomorrow, absolutely. Nothing more to be gained at the market, but I do just need to finish off arranging my case, I think. The shortbread... Get out. The shortbread can go. We're saving the salve and the cold compress. We are saving the railway whistle. The false passport left of the law set. I mean, that could be useful maybe in America, I don't know. But for now, soldiers and luxurious types. Soldiers sounds good. Luxurious and prim types. I mean, we've got a good range of stuff there. So let's drop the false passport. And I think we're ready to depart now, should we require it. So, quick exploration of the city. Okay, we could get up to St. Petersburg if we had to. Saditsin again. Damn it. I struck a few conversations up here and there, hunting for options for how we might proceed. Fogg appreciates the efforts, it would seem. We are ready to sleep in order to prepare for our departure. Leaves tomorrow at 11 AM, so we're going to have to get... Oh, the bank doesn't open till 11! Damn it! We've got to go to the bank before we can depart. Well, that is bad. What about the rest? Everything leaves tomorrow at 11 AM, it would seem. Okay, fine. I made a pig's ear of that, didn't I? Okay, pass the night here. Get to the bank. We took a room and settled in, and I afforded my master every service, ensuring he had fresh tea. He likes that, and he's perfectly well constituted now. Our funds will be ready to collect when the bank opens. Tapping the clock will skip time forwards. Sugar! Got no choice, have I? Nothing else going on at the market? No, nothing we care about. And I believe the train leaves 11 AM. Yeah, damn it! Damn it! I've done it all wrong! This is exactly what the book is about. You know, it's timing everything to perfection. You're stepping off one thing and onto the next. And I just didn't manage it, did I? Oh well. Damn it! Not oh well, I'm very annoyed. Okay. À la banque. Let me in, let me in, let me in! We returned to the bank at opening time to collect our funds, and then we were ready to proceed once more. With only just enough to get us to Vladivostok, I fear. And it took us in 4 days! Oh my god. 3,700! Oh, sugar, we need more money! We need more money! Ah, okay. Back to the bank. Give us more money. Still not enough, Monsieur Fogg declared. We must visit the bank once more. Thursday, Friday... It goes in 4 days. Oh my god. We're going to lose all of our time here. Oh, damn it. Like, I could pick up £1,000 now. That'd be enough to let us set off. But then we're still going to be sitting around for 2 days. Or I could go for £3,000, which is going to be more than enough. But we wouldn't get that until Monday, which means we couldn't depart until Tuesday, which is almost a week from now. I feel like we've screwed the pooch here. I am salty and sad. Time is of the essence. Let us just grab the money. Yep. Return to the bank tomorrow, no problem. Nothing going on in the market. Ugh. So frustrating. I could have sold something and gone today, couldn't I? I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. Yeah. Departs in 4 days. Curses. Although we could negotiate that, but we might not have the money to do so. I don't know. Just don't know. Fine. Back to Moscow. We're stuck in Moscow. Crapple. I'm sure it's lovely. I don't know. But damn it. Fine. Stay another night. He's perfectly happy and content. And so with the last light of the evening, I snatched the collar of shirts. No, I spent a while to talk to the hotelier to learn what I could, but gathered little of use. Well, that was a waste of time. Our funds will be ready momentarily. And... now, what's the point? Bank. Give us the money. Give us the cash. Okay, we've got plenty of money. We depart at 2 PM. Oh my god, I just missed it. Oh! No, that's St. Petersburg. That's fine. Wrong train. Whew. I'm gonna... oh. Do you know, I could have just making a short the leg, shouldn't I? We could depart for tomorrow for an extra £1,000. £290 to save a day. Yeah, it's probably worth it. 2 days at 11 AM. So we may as well go to the bank and get more money, I think. Because we're not going to get any... ah, too late. And if we were to go to the bank tomorrow, we wouldn't get it until the next day, and that's too late. It's too late, it's too late. Fine. Nothing going on at the market. I guess we're just going to, pass another night in Moscow. This is not what was intended. This is where it's all turning south, it would seem. Let's engage another guest in conversation. But gathered little that Mr Fogg would be interested in. This is just abominable. We are leaving in... Stop trying to take me to St. Petersburg. I really don't appreciate it. Departing tomorrow at 11 a.m. Looks like we can grease the wheels. Oh, we can go today. Righty-ho! Oh, this is going to hurt. Siberian weather. Ugh. Away we go. This is going to be the hardest part of the journey, I feel. The bell in the stuccoed and whitewashed Moscow station gave its third and final clang, and the platform erupted into a frenzy. Rough-shawled peasant women, convicts in prison car... Oh, damn it. Yes, we boarded calmly and found ourselves in a small cabin with heated water and even a shaving mirror. Oh, jolly good. Our cash reserves seem to be running low. Passport 2. Yeah, you're not kidding. 175. Jesus. Let's check the news. Artificers' wonders dominate World Fair Show. Yes, they do. That's quite beautiful. We'll need to wire London for funds as soon as we find a bank. I'm sure they will be prompt. We were away! I was affixed to the window the first day. Or I think we should familiarise ourselves with the train. The last two carriages were heavily guarded prison cars, then fourth class, then third, and so on, with amenities scattered between passenger cars. The candlelit chapel was presided over by the long-bearded Orthodox priests and full of the pious, and was positioned near the crew's quarters. I spent an hour listening to their murmured chanting and felt quite reassured. My bed that night swayed along with the motion of the train. From Moscow to Karimskaya was a journey of over 5,000 miles, and we had only just begun. And it is taking its toll on poor Mr Fogg. Let us quickly groom him up to your most entertaining passport. We are the best valet. Our fellow passengers were a mix of convicts. That's, by the way, that's because we have the grooming kit that we're able to do that and keep him topped up, so he's not going to lose all of his health or constitution or sanity or whatever it is. So we'll be good. Our fellow passengers were a mix of convicts, political radicals, prospectors, businessmen, and military officers. In the midst of this was a young lady, Rosa, modishly dressed or wearing a bored expression, as she was harangued by her formidable mammal. We could make her acquaintance, or follow her discreetly, or ignore her. If we make her acquaintance while she's with her mammal, that might cause problems. So we'll follow her discreetly for now, like a creepy lurker. I was surprised to discover her secret. She had fallen in love with a peasant boy in fourth class called Jek, or Yek, I don't know. Yeah, called Yek. Though their relations at the moment were somewhat limited to sharing glances of extreme passion in the baggage car. Right in the baggage car! Ah, to be so young again, utter foolishness. Or I promised I would give her any aid I could to pursue her tryst. We are not going to be very popular with her mother, I fear. What else could I do? Surely it would provide some entertainment on our long voyage. I agree. We crossed the Volga in the early afternoon, crawling slowly over a bridge perched on high stone pillars. The devout Russians stood and crossed themselves while looking out over the water. I could just hear the lilting, rhythmic oar-beating songs of the Volga boatmen over the whistle of the steamboats. Oh, Fogg. 96 is fine. Let's read some news. Terrorist outrage shakes Rome. Zouave blamed... Yes, well, we were there. It was shocking. And at long last we arrive in Yekaterinburg. We crossed the Urals today. At the risk of sounding like a jaded traveller, I must admit that they are hardly magnificent. A heaving up of earth and forested hills for a few hundred miles. We stopped for an hour at Yekaterinburg, where I spotted the young lady, joined the lively cavalry officers, or persuaded Mr Fogg to jump off. Oh, so we could actually get off the train here, because there is a stop on the journey. But I don't think that's wise. We have lost so much time in Moscow. So we're already a quarter of the way through. It's day 21. Let us spot the young lady. Slipping off to fourth class. She's gone for a tryst with Yech. Her worried mamma followed soon after, demanding whether anyone had seen her daughter Rosa. Yeah, let's make an excuse for her. Gesturing discreetly in the direction of the lavatories. They were mixed-sex conveniences and a cause of much inconvenience, truth be told. Her mamma needed more persuasion, so I attempted a fuller excuse, only to tangle myself up in words. I am not very smart. Eventually, she backed me into a corner and I told her what I'd seen. I could not, in good conscience, do anything else. Her face went pale as the Siberian sky, and she moaned aloud. Oh, come on, let's follow the story. I accompanied her to 4th class, where transpired a most dreadful scene not worth describing here. Oh God, was she naked? Rosa's mamma dragged her back to her compartment, scolding all the while. The inner bolts of their compartment slammed closed with some finality. I doubted I would see Rosa again. What, did her mum push her off the train? I mean, it's a long way across the Siberian wastes. Well, I made a flipping pig's ear of that. Let's see if we can do better next time, eh? We have completed the first section of our journey towards Yekaterinburg. Now onwards to, I don't know, Irkutsk. We'll see you next time, folks. Bye!